Eritrea is a country in the Horn of Africa. Perhaps the most famous Eritrean musicians in history are Engineer Asgedom Woldemichael, Bereket Mengistab, Yemane Baria, Osman Abderrehim, Alamin, Abdeletif and Atowe Birhan Segid, some of whose music was banned by the Ethiopian government in the 1970s. Also of note is Bereket Mengistab, who has had a lengthy career, and 1960s legends Haile, Ghebru and Tewolde. Redda. The latter was one of the first electric guitar players in the Horn region, a singer, and reportedly a writer of the famous Eritrean independence song Shigey habuni, with an allegedly coded political love theme. Eritrean music is distinguished by its unique rhythm. Modern popular stars include Bereket Mengistab, Tekle Tesfa Ezai Tekelk Eiffel Mariam, Tesfaye Mehari, Osman Abderrehim, Abrar Osman, Abraham Afwiki, Yemane Baria, Idris Muhammad Ali, Alamin Abdeletif, Sahatu Beraki, Atowe Segid and Bereket Mengistab. Folk music. Traditional instruments include the stringed kra, kabero, la, koba and the wata. Popular music. Modern Eritrean popular music can be traced back to the late 1960s, when the Maba theatre Asmara began to produce stars like Osman Abderrehim, Alamin Abdeletif, Yemane Baria, Jabba, Atowe Birhan Segid, Engineer Ibrahim, Sahatu Beraki, Tewolde Redda, Teba Tesfaye Wet and Tukabo Weldamaram Tukabo. Since then, some musicians, like kra player Dawichilan, Johannes T. Kabo, Dihab Fightinger, Asmara All-Stars and Temesgen Gebreselassie have helped to incorporate the core indigenous Eritrean musical elements in popular music. Imported styles of music from Europe, North America, and elsewhere in the Horn region are also very popular in urban areas of Eritrea. Dancing. Traditional Eritrean Tigrinya dancing involves two main styles of dance. In the first, which is called kuda, the dancers form a circle and slowly circumambulate or move around in an endless circular motion to the rhythm of the music. Then, they cease the circular musical flow, motion and dance in pairs of 3s facing each other for a short while before resuming the circular motion in a file again. During this time, they shuffle the feet to the beat of the music and bob the shoulders in a rhythmic fashion. Female dancers usually move their shoulders more than the male dancers. Towards the end, the musical tempo increases and the drum beat quickens to signal this musical crescendo. The dancers round off the dancing by facing each other in 2s and 3s and moving their shoulders faster. This can also involve jumping and bending one's knees, as well as going down to the floor to sit in a squatting position while bobbing those shoulders and moving the head sideways to the strong drum beats. In the second style of dance, two groups line up and face each other. The dance features a skipping step to the music. Periodically, the two groups will change places, dancing across the floor and passing each other in the process. Traditional dances practiced by Eritrea's other Afro-Asiatic communities include those by the Safo, which involve jumping on each leg in rhythm with the beat. The related Afar, Tigra, Biland and Hideb have similar moves. Additionally, the Rashaida also have their own unique dances. Dancing by the Nilo-Saharan Kunama involves raising bead-strung legs in sync with the rhythm of the music. The related Nara have similar traditions. Live music. Piano bar culture. The music scene in the capital of Asmara has traditionally been known for setting the standard of Tigrinya music for listeners in Eritrea and Ethiopia. The relatively recent piano bar phenomenon has been largely exclusive to Asmara because almost all contemporary musicians and singers live in the capital city. The piano bar culture became popular in Asmara around 2004, when leading singers like Dawichilan played at the Shigey Cafe. At the time, live music in bars being a new experience in the city, the cafe was overcrowded over weekends and many customers had to be turned away. One of the intrinsic characteristics of the piano bars is that the artists remix a range of classic hits, instead of sticking to performing only their own songs. For example, Tewolde playing Atowe in Segid's 1970s jazz not only brought these classic songs back to life, but showed his mastery of performance skills, particularly on the krar. Piano bars have thus been providing a platform for avant-garde jazz and blues artists, and to a lesser extent the local dance music known as guila. The sentimental aura in piano bars is accentuated by nostalgic lyrics from the 1960s to the 2000s, which reflect heartbreak, separation, loss and nationalism. Piano bars are sites of true passion and reflection for artists, as they are not bound by the typical demands for upbeat music for dancing. After the success of gigs at the Shigey piano bar, other hotels and cafes were quick to catch on the business. Hotels such as Sunshine, Savannah, Bologna Club and Il Family have been hosting contemporary favorites like Johannes Cabo, Bereket Mengistab and Haile regularly. In 2013, the Bereket Hotel started a new type of live performance by giving prominence to musicians rather than singers. Jazz classics were played, with singers such as Johannes Cabo only featuring on certain tracks. Some of the best talents in Eritrean music, like Shigey, Fanjai, Atowe and Ghebru, were brought together as a band to provide a unique experience for discerning fans. The place became a hangout for many musicians, many of whom would get on stage and start playing. Today Bereket Hotel is regarded as one of the clubs in Asmara. The success of piano bars in Asmara could have a lot to do with the guida genre, which is played in SWA houses in Abishawel, a district of Asmara that has traditionally been home to many highly acclaimed artists across generations. Guida is a communal music experience where a singer plays songs accompanied by friends beating drums, clapping and singing along. Many of these songs are exclusively played in Guida settings and are never recorded or released on albums. Songs are often modified by whoever sings them, adding thought-provoking social and political messages. Birhan. In 1994, a year after Eritrea declared its independence and gained international recognition, a group of musicians were brought together under the direction of Ghebru as part of Eritrea's nation-building efforts. The musicians, who had previously performed in various revolutionary music groups, were brought together as the National Music and Dance Troupe, Segid, which means heritage. Segid perform music and dance from all 9 of Eritrea's main ethnic groups. They feature regularly on Eritrean radio and television shows and perform as representatives of Eritrean culture around the world. Their instrumentation includes the amplified krar, bass krar and percussion.